Hey everybody, it's HARLS. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your Stream Deck. We're going to set it up like mine. This is what I use, this right here. I'll talk more about these buttons as we are setting it up, but you might want to make yours different. This is just going to kind of give you an idea of what you can do with the Stream Deck. So for now, we're going to go ahead and make a new profile. Now, reasons why you would want new profiles is, one, if you're doing a tutorial like me, or two, you have different people that are using your Stream Deck, or maybe you have a profile set up for gaming, you have a profile set up for editing, different things you can do different profiles for. But for me, I'm going to create a new profile just because I'm going to be setting this up for you guys to see. So you should have a blank profile like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a couple folders. The first folder we're going to add is going to be underneath Stream Deck. We're going to go to create folder, drag and drop, and we're going to leave that there. Now, if you want to title yours, you can title your folder. For this one, I'm going to go ahead and title this Twitch Settings. And this is kind of like, not really all settings in this folder, but we're going to put some kind of settings stuff in it. So you're going to click into it. Now we're going to go find Twitch. I'm going to open that up, and we're going to add one that we're going to add is going to be clear chat. Now what this does is it's going to clear the chat whenever you have somebody say something that you don't want to be in your chat, or if you have somebody like spamming something, you can clear the chat out until your moderator can kind of get rid of them or whatever. So that does that. You can title it if you wish. I'm not going to title anything, but when you title it, it just adds, you know, what you want there. Okay? Always make sure that your account is selected. Mine is XOXOHarls is my Twitch account. Next, we're going to go to, I don't know, maybe add play ad. What this does is it plays an ad in the middle of your stream whenever you press that button. Another one that you might want to add is create stream marker. This will add a marker where you, when you click it, it adds a marker within your stream. So if you have something funny happen, or you have a really awesome play or something like that, it will mark it in your stream for you. So now that we're done with that, we're going to click out. Now we're going to add another folder. This folder is going to be chat messages. Now this is very cool. So we're going to click into that and go back down to Twitch. We're going to add chat message. Now this, whenever you use this, now the title here is going to be whatever you want to title your button. This goes with your button. Now this is really cool because say you have a question being asked over and over again in your chat and you don't have a moderator or somebody to answer that, and instead of you going and typing it out and putting it in there or talking about it on your stream, you can just push this button. Now say you have somebody that asks you, what mouse do you use? We'll just title it my mouse, and you can type in what mouse you use. I use the Corsair Scimitar. Ooh, can't type. Okay, and that's the mouse I use. So whenever you press this button, it automatically sends a chat message in your Twitch chat. So you can do this to several different things. You can do it for what are your social medias. You can do it for the game that you're playing. You can do it for a giveaway you have going. Just anything like that. You can even put a link if you want to put a link. I use this to talk about my Twitch setup. It'll post a link and it'll show, it'll connect to my YouTube channel where I obviously show my setup. So the next one we're going to do is we're going to add a websites folder. Now this is really cool for if you go to websites before you do your stream, or you use websites during your stream. For me, I use, now we're going to go, for this we're going to go to systems. For me, I use, I always go to Twitch and I always go to Facebook Gaming because I stream to both. So what you're going to do is you're going to drag and drop the website. Okay, you can title it if you wish. I'm not going to bother titling it, but we're just going to put, I want to go to twitch.com, or you can put whatever you want here. When you click that button, it automatically opens it up for you. I use this before my stream. I always have I always open these two up so I can just push this button, bam, they're both open. I don't have to open up Chrome. I don't have to type it in. I don't have to go to the website. It's just automatically there for me, and that's awesome. You can add as many of those as you want. Next, we are going to add a light folder. Now, for me, I use this every once in a while when my Philips Hue lights are set up, but right now I'm missing a cord for my bridge, so I cannot use it. But we're going to drag and drop this, and we're going to set it up anyways. So we're going to open that up. Now, for lights, you probably won't have these in your actions over here on the side right here. You'll have to download these. So you click more actions, and you're going to have a page pop up. This went over to my other screen. But you can go in here and download the ones that you want. Like I have Control Center installed right now. This is for the Elgato Key Light. You can download the Philips Hue. I have that one installed. There's also one for nano leaves. If you have nano leaves, you can install that, and that's something that you would put in your lights. But anyways, I'm just going to show you what I have. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and set up the Philips Hue. I have an on and off, and that'll turn on and off the lights in my background. These purple and red lights that I have in my background, that's set up with that. So whenever you do this, you're going to set up your bridge. Obviously, my bridge is not here because my cord I do not have, and then you set up the lights. So whenever you press on and off, it'll turn those on and off. Whenever I get that cord, I will do a more in-depth tutorial on setting up your lights. But for now, that's what we got. You can do, I don't know, scenes. Like if you have different scenes, like say you want a scene for when you win, you want like certain lights to pop up, you want your lights to change or things like that, you can click that and it will do that. Brightness, you can change the brightness of them. Of course, I can't really do a whole lot of that right now because my bridge isn't set up. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the Elgato lights, which are under Control Center. Now, I'm going to put this button on another screen, so I'm not going to put the on-off on here because I use that one more often. These lights, my colored lights, are always on and they never turn off. So we're going to do a adjust brightness. We're going to add that twice because we're going to have one to go with the brightness up and we're going to have one for the brightness to go down. So this one, we're going to do minus 10%. You can do whatever increment you want, but I'm going to do mine by 10% because that works for me. And then the next one, you can change it to plus 10%. So it's going to go up or down 10%. Make sure that you have the light selected. Of course, Elgato Key Light. If you have that set up, it should go ahead and work. Then we're going to do an adjust temperature. Now, this is if you want to change the temperature of your light. If you want it to be more warm or more cool, we're going to do the first one's going to be cool. So we're going to do 10. And then we're going to set up the other one to be 10. 10 more to the bright. Okay, and whenever you press this, I don't know if you can see my light changing right now, but I'm pressing it on my keys, and also I can do the brightness. See that? That'll change all that up for me. But we're going to leave that there. All of your buttons should be automatically adjusting on your Stream Deck right now, and they should be active. You should be able to use them right now. Alright, so that's going to be the lights. Now we're going to move on, and we're going to go to... what's the next one? I gotta look at my notes here so I can see what we're doing. We're gonna add a key light, the key light. Alright, so this one I'm gonna put here. Now this one will turn on and off my light. So as you can see, I turn it off, I can turn it back on. That one is something that I use, you know, more so than these lights here. Next thing that we're going to add is going to be a scene folder. So we're going to go back up to Stream Deck, create folder. We're going to drop that there and we're going to open it. Now, this is pretty cool too whenever you have several scenes that you use in Streamlabs. This is, of course, going to be under Streamlabs OBS. We're going to insert a scene. And this scene is going to be, now for me, right now, I can't open up my Streamlabs. This will only work if you open your Streamlabs. Like, the collection and the scene will not show up. But for my collection, mine would be the one that you have underneath. Actually, let me see if I can open it up. We'll test this out. Because I don't know if it's going to turn my camera off or not. It might try to take my camera. that I'm using for my face right now. Maybe it won't. Okay, yeah, it's not going to do it because I'm already using my camera. Okay, cool. So I'm going to drag this over here real quick and show you guys what I'm talking about. So for collection, it's going to be this part here. This is going to be the collection that you select, okay? And then for scene, it's going to be the scene that you use. So you have be right back, starting soon, talking, game, all of that kind of stuff. So you want to set that up like that. Okay, so for this one, this is going to be my talking one. So I'm going to do game scenes, talking, and then we're going to add another scene, and we're going to call this one, this is going to be the starting soon. These are two that I don't use very often. I mean, I use them, but I don't use them during my stream, so I'm not going to have them on my main page. So we're going to go ahead and back out of that, and we're going to do next to this, we're going to do two more scenes. So I'm going to do my game scene, and then I am going to do my be right back scene. Okay. Now, every time I press these, now watch, I'll show you guys. I'm going to open this up real quick. Now, when I press these, it'll change for me. I'm not having to do anything with my mouse. So you can just click that and it'll change for you in your thing. That is pretty freaking awesome if you ask me. And the next thing we're going to add, now this is not going to be in your control or in this little area right here. You're going to have to download this. I will put the link in the description down below for you guys if you want to have this in your thing. This is going to be a mic mute. Now, for me, I want mine to always pick my Yeti. And this is always going to mute my Yeti. Okay, so if I push this button, but see, if it did work, it muted me right then, and it worked during this recording. But if not, well, it'll work during your stream. It'll mute your mic. I like to have this right next to my be right back screen, because whenever I do that, that means somebody walked into the room, or I'm going to go get something, and I don't want the sound. Like, say I go to the restroom, which my bathroom's on the other side of this wall, and I don't want everybody to hear the toilet flush. You know what I mean? So you want to have that muted. Anyways. So the next thing I'm going to add is the title change. Now this is really cool. Now this is going to be something else that's going to be in a folder. Alright, we're going to click into this. Now under title change, this is under Twitch. Okay, so you're going to go to stream and game title. Alright, now this actually, I can show you guys. We're going to go and open, which one was the one that we did for websites? This is websites, yeah. Twitch. We're going to open Twitch real quick, and I'm going to show you guys what this does. And we're going to go to
celebration
channel. Alright. We're going to make this smaller. Alright, so we need to click on, oh crud. Hold on, we'll do this over here. There we go. Okay. So we'll do chat. Alright, so as you can see right here, we're going to be changing this, okay? So we're going to go back to that folder that we were working in, and this is going to be change the stream or whatever, okay? Stream game title. When you click this, it's going to change this title right here, and this is only going to work on Twitch. Like if you're streaming to Facebook, it's not going to change the one for Facebook unless they add in the stream into the Stream Deck Facebook integrations, but right now I don't believe they have that. So it's gonna change for here. So Operation Get Good is one of the ones I use for when I play Apex. Excuse me. And you're gonna put the title of your stream. Now this is gonna change this right here. Okay. Now whenever you change the game, you want to make sure the game you put is the game that they use. So you can't just put Apex, because it's going to find the game called Apex. You want to put Apex Legends, and it will change this to Apex Legends, okay? So we're going to do this for another game. We're going to say, I'm going to show you guys how you want to make sure you change it to the right thing. So we're going to change this to Diablo. So something I do all the time in Diablo is Countess runs. So we're going to do Countess runs. And for game, this is what you want to make sure that you do. Whenever you come here, you're going to want to go down to category and type in the game that you want to play, that you're going to be playing. See how Diablo, Lord of Destruction, it has 2. You can't just type Diablo and the number 2. You have to put exactly what it says, okay, or it's not going to work. So you want to highlight that and paste it into here, okay? Now that that is done, when I push this button, I'm going to push it on my Stream Deck, this is going to change. Watch this. I'm going to give it a second. Give it a second. Alright, don't make me a liar. Come on. Why isn't it working? Maybe I needed to click out of it or something? Let's try it again. There it goes. Okay. It was because I was still inside of it, like I was editing it. And if I click the other one, if I click this one, it's going to change it back. Give it a second. See? And that is something that's really cool. Like if you're in the middle of your stream and say you get bored playing Apex or you get bored playing a certain game, all you do is hit it on your key and then just change to the game on your computer. You don't have to go in and change it like in here or in your Streamlabs settings and stuff like that. It just makes your life so much easier. So now that we have that out of the way, we're going to go and add another thing. This is going to be a music folder. So we are going to add folder and we're going to add music. And you can title it if you wish. I'm not going to title it, but you can. So you're going to click into here, and what we're going to do is we're going to add the Spotify stuff here. Now this right here, when you set this up, you're going to have to set this up through a certain website, or you're going to have to set this up yourself. I already have mine set up, so I can't exactly show you how to do it, and I would have to disconnect it and all that stuff. So there's a website that will tell you exactly what you need to do to set this up. You do get this through more actions, but there's going to be some other things that you have to do in order to set up this part right here. And it's very easy. I'll put the link to the website in the description for you guys. But anyways, once you have that set up, you're going to put the title of whatever you want. Device. This is going to be what is using Spotify. Now, the reason why you don't see this, why this drop down isn't working, is because Spotify is not open. So you have to have Spotify open in order for this to work. So we're going to open my Spotify. And now that it's opened, well, we gotta get this to repopulate. Okay. Come on. Alright, let's try this. Let's delete this and then we're gonna add it again. Because it thinks that it's still... What the heck? Why isn't it letting me... Okay, I'm gonna have to cut the scene here and figure out what is going on with this, because I don't know why. There it is. Okay, so click that. This is my computer, and my computer is what's going to be playing Spotify. So you want to click that, and then you're going to go down here, and these are all the settings for this button. So for me, when it says time lapse, it's going to tell you on the button is going to show you how much time the music's been playing. I don't want that, so we're going to turn that off. Song name, this is going to display on the button. Like, the button will show you the name of the song. I don't want that either, so I'm going to disable that. Now, I do want the cover to put on the button. So it's going to display the cover image on the button, okay? That's all you're going to do. This is going to play and pause. If you already have music playing, it'll play and pause your music. Next thing is we're going to do playlist start. Now, whenever you're listening to music on Twitch, if you are streaming to Twitch, make sure the music that you are streaming does not have any kind of, I think it's a DM, whatever the copyright is for music. You will get flagged on Twitch if you do not use the right music. So there's two playlists that I like to use whenever I'm streaming on Twitch. And we're going to select my device, of course. We're going to come down here. display on key. That's going to show you the cover of the playlist. So whatever the cover of the playlist is, let me bring up my, I'll open up my thing over here for you. Okay, so let's just say this here is the cover that it's going to put. So it's not going to be the cover of whatever's here, it's going to be the cover of the playlist. So I'm going to go and select the playlist, and it is going to be Twitch FM. There we go. I have tons of playlists. Don't make fun of me for the names of some of my playlists. There's a lot of old ones. I used to skate a lot, so there's a lot of skating ones. But anyways, that's going to put that button there. Now we're going to add one more. Now, if you guys want music, you can use this one. Twitch FM is it's the name of the playlist, and it's just got a bunch of music that you can play and listen to whenever you're streaming on Twitch. Now, the other one is, we're going to connect the device. Now we're going to go down to playlists, and this one is like YouTube, I think, royalty-free music. That's what it is. And this one you can listen to. Now, this one has some pretty good, I mean, they both have good music on it, but it depends on what kind of mood you're in. Like, if you want more, like, this is all, like, game music that has been, like, mixed and stuff. It's pretty cool. But anyways, so when you click this, it's gonna start playing that playlist. So as you can see, it started playing for me. Okay, I'm gonna hit the pause button, and it's going to pause the music for me, where it's not playing it anymore. Click the play again, it's going to play it. Okay, if I want to listen to this playlist, hit that button, and it's going to change to that playlist. See how it changed here? It's not going to change it here because that's a screen I'm looking at, but it changed the music here. So if I want to go back to the other one, press it, it goes back to the other one. Anyways, so we're going to stop this. I'm going to get rid of this screen because we don't need it anymore. And we are going to back out of that because music is done. Well, that part of the music. So the next thing we want to do is do volume up and volume down. And these are also under Spotify if you added that. Now, I love this because whenever you're in your game and you're playing, sometimes you need to be able to hear footsteps. If you're playing a shooter game, you want your music to be down. So you can go up and down with your music. Actually, I'll open this back up and I'll show you guys. As you can see, this bar right here is going to move when you push it. Okay, for me, I like this to be set at 10 increments of 10, so it'll go up or down 10. So that's how that works. That is pretty awesome. For me, that's something I use a lot. Next, we are going to add another Twitch thing. Oh, not Twitter, Twitch. And we are going to do slow chat. Okay, what this does is it will take your Twitch chat and slow it down so you can actually read it. Like if you have a time where there's a whole bunch of people coming in and a whole bunch of things are being said and you can't read what's going on, like when you get a raid or something like that, this will slow it down. This will slow it down for 120 seconds, which is 2 minutes. You can do it for 1 second, 3 seconds, 5 seconds, whatever you want to do. It'll slow it down for that amount of time. Okay. Next, we're going to add another Twitch thing, and this is going to be create clip. Now, what this does is creates a 30-second clip of your Twitch stream. So say you had a really awesome move happen and you want to save it. You just press that button and it will automatically save that clip onto your Twitch, and you can download it later and you can use it to upload it, say, to Twitter or to YouTube. You can do a montage, things like that. So those are all the buttons that I use as of right now. I probably will add more later. Like I want to start using some different, like the soundboard and things like that. But as of right now, this is all I use. I will tell you guys a couple of other things that you can use. Like the soundboard is really cool. We'll just go into music because this is kind of a sound or whatever. And we'll go and put, I don't know, play audio. Now for play audio, say this is going to be Empire. This is the sound clip that plays whenever I get a subscriber or a donation or anything like that. The file is the file that you want to play. So we're going to go underneath my music, find it, and open. And it's going to play that music clip. You can adjust the volume, how loud you want it to be, and the default output. But I'm just going to have it at default, and it will play that sound clip. So check it out. Well, I guess it's playing to my headset. Anyways, sorry I'm getting a phone call right now. We're just gonna tell them that we are busy. Anyway, so it'll play for you, like, I don't know, I guess I would have to change this to, I never play sound clips, so I don't even know. We'll send this to my JBL. And that's not working either. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But anyways, I am getting bombarded with messages now. Sorry. But anyways, that's something else that you can add. I'd had to play around with that to fix it, but I don't really know. Twitter, you can set it to where it, like, say you're gonna go live. You can do a go live folder. I actually might change this folder. Which one is it? The websites folder. I might change that to a go live folder. And when I go live, I can actually have this be an action. So you can set this up as an action. Let's say, where's it at? It's under Stream Deck. You can do a multi-action. So you put this here. Now say I want to open a website. So that would be system. We'll do a website. We're going to do 2 of these. I want it to open up Twitch. So www.twitch.com. And I also want to open up Facebook gaming. Well, we're just going to put facebook.com, whatever. And then say I want to send out a tweet to everybody telling them, hey, I'm on Twitter, or I mean, hey, I'm streaming right now. So you connect your account. Now, if you don't have your account connected, I'll show you guys how to do that, how to connect accounts. But this is what you're going to want to say. Is let's say, hey, guys, I'm streaming. Why is everybody calling me right now? Hey, guys, I'm streaming. Come say hey. And then whenever you press this multi-action button, it's going to do all of those things, okay? It's going to send out that tweet. It's going to open those 2 things, and it's freaking awesome. I don't have any of those set up right now, but it's a really cool thing to have. But anyways, this is how you set up your Stream Deck. If you guys are interested, I'm going to be doing another video of showing you how to make all these pretty icons now that we have it set up. If you want to do that, check out that video. It should be up soon if it's not up already. It depends on when you're watching this. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!